I'm sending the code to him. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get off.
Welcome to Tantalus Boxing Club in partnership with DG Promotions. We are all set to bring you the debut and highly anticipated Undisputed Boxing League. My name is Tantalus King, and I am excited to welcome all of our new members and fans to this historic event. Tonight, we will be showcasing some of the best boxers in the world, with welterweight, middleweight, and 2 heavyweight fights on the card. All right, y'all. Undisputed Boxing League is back. First up, we got Alfredo versus Marquise. Marquise is making his debut to the league. This is his first time on a live event, Wednesday night fights, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what he brings. Let's see if he could take out Mr. Alfredo. Oh, okay. No worries. They got to get matched back up. Let's give him a little time to do that. So, it's all out. Read all about it. I know you guys have seen that Ryan Garcia have left Joe Goossen. And for that matter, I also feel like he should leave Golden Boy. Support is everything, man. You know, when you got people supporting you, win, lose, or draw, that's what matters. That's what helps with social depression and, you know, mental depression and stuff like that. You know, shout out to Golden Boy, shout out to Phil. I see y'all ringside. You know, hey, you may have to exit out and go back. Let me check. Say no video. Let's see. What you watching it on, Phil? Yeah, we live, Phil. We live. The video is there. Waiting on them to get matched back up. Appreciate you all coming out tonight. Mr. Harvey is ringside. Let's go. Time to rock this show like Millicent Strolls. So baby. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on the video tonight. Just changing it up a little bit, but you know, you may see me in the future. Who knows? Just testing a few things out. I wanted to expand it. You know, well, you know, we wanted to expand it to make it all about you guys, so you guys can see yourselves better. So, but if you guys don't like it, we can take a vote on it and you know, go from there. All right, we waiting on them to select their fighters. I see that Mr. Marquise has rejoined. This is a lightweight attraction, and it's about to go down. So, Clarissa Shields and Hannah Gabriel is about to touch down. It is fight week. Canelo is about to get in the ring. I forget his opponent's name, and that's Bad Juju. But I got to practice on that. I forgot my little cheat sheet tonight. Usually I have me a little cheat sheet up here, you know, but I forgot it tonight. So I'm going to have to wing it. But Canelo is getting ready to go in the ring tonight, and it's going to be a spectacular show. Really, I think I don't really know too much about his opponent. I feel like Canelo, this is easy money for Canelo. I do also feel like he's following behind Floyd, right? Meaning he's trying to take on bigger fighters and beat the bigger man, knowing that he's the smaller man. I think even though much as Canelo hates Floyd Mayweather, he also mimicked his legacy, and he definitely got to make it his own, a piece of his own, and he has done that somewhat. But he still is no Floyd Mayweather by far. Excuse me. Floyd is the money man.
Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes.
Oh, pure bad blood.
That said, cannot wait for this one, and here we go.
Oh yeah, this is going down, ladies and gentlemen.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
12 rounds.
In the red corner from Bolton, England.
Now we got Alfredo versus Marquise. This is Marquise's debut to the Undisputed Boxing League.
Champion of the world.
Let's see if he got what it takes to take on Alfredo.
Fighting out of the blue corner. Presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous two-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
We got Mr. Gwuap sitting ringside. Shout out to the Undisputed Boxing League.
Because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
It's hard. You got to concentrate, preserve that energy, because when the heat's on you and you get hit, that's double heat.
All right.
What a fight we expect this one to be.
All right, so Mr. Alfredo got Amir Khan, and Marquise has Loman. We all know Alfredo comes with the irky-jerky style, the trickiness. He's crafty. He has good defense and immaculate footwork. But I don't have any data on this young man, Marquise, tonight. As I said earlier, he is making his debut, and I can see he's taking his time trying to feel his way as Alfredo starts to implement his game plan. Let's see if Marquise have what it takes to take on the great Mr. Alfredo. Will Marquise eat a burger tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Let's find out.
Back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this, your feet are on fire tonight. They're on fire in the ring.
Some nice exchanges.
All right, this is a good fill-out round so far. It's about halfway through. Each man is trying to establish the jab. So far from what I'm seeing, I like what he did right there, Mr. Marquise. He has to close the real estate on Mr. Alfredo. We all know Mr. Alfredo is a great body puncher. Uppercut is his game, really. That's his favorite signature punch. And he loves to stay poised. Alfredo will take you into deep waters and drown you. You have to be careful. So let's see if Mr. Marquise have a good game plan to take on Mr. Alfredo and come home with the W.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Good fill-out round so far. Really, nice counter from Marquise. That round was hard to judge. It could have really went any way.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
All right. I do expect fireworks tonight. We all know, once it gets to a certain phase of the fight, Mr. Alfredo switches gears. I am really paying attention to the new guy, the underdog. I want to see what he has to bring. I was trying to get in his training camp to learn a little about him over the past weekend, and he had it locked down. No cameras, no reporters or anything. So we all have to find out tonight, what is this young man all about? Does he have what it takes to be in the Undisputed Boxing League? Can he compete on the elite level? This is round 2, coming to you on your TV. Let's find out. All right, body work. Alfredo is starting to work the jab a little bit. He goes down to the body with the hook, but he missed. Uppercut, but he missed. I like the way Marquise is staying on the outside, but he ate a couple of 1-2s right there. He, you know, Alfredo is very tricky. He likes to, you know, parry the shot, roll, circle out of pocket, and then that's when he hits you with the big hook on the counter side. So Mr. Marquise needs to be careful tonight and pay attention to when Alfredo parries out of pocket and looking for that counter shot. If he could capitalize on that, he may be able to hang out with Alfredo throughout the fight.
Blocks the right hook.
Mr. Davis at ringside, appreciate you hanging out there.
Missed with that jab. Nice job.
All right, Alfredo is on the back foot, taking his time. I like the way he came in with the little counter straight there. 1-2. He's working his jab, setting up the straight. Ooh, nice counter straight there. And he digs down to the body with a hook combination. Another hook to the body by Alfredo. All right. Can Marquise adapt and overcome and achieve? Let's see. Because we all know Alfredo is looking to bring him down to his knees.
I hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You got to give it up for both fighters right now, because it seems like both of them are keeping good stamina regimen. They keeping good footwork. Their breathing is on point and everything. Both fighters are poised, right? They're cool, calm, and collective, you know, but I don't think the outside is for Marquise. You know, if I was Marquise coaches at this point of the fight, he, like I said earlier, he has to close the real estate. You know, he can't let Alfredo do what he do. He has to make it rough and tough for Alfredo. Get in the inside and then get out real quick. Now, it's up to him and his technique to make that happen, right? To make that possible.
It's a hard night's work for the referee.
All right, Mr. Davison ringside seems to be a fan of Mr. Marquise. All right, Marquise done brought his family. He definitely got to call Radio Raheem and turn up the volume right now. All right. I like how both fighters are still playing it kind of safe, though. You know? Step back jab from Mr. Marquise. Marquise is getting himself in the mix, but Alfredo is steady breaking bread down in that oven. Marquise needs to protect the body. I like the way he made Mr. Alfredo miss right there. He's starting to adapt and overcome and achieve when Alfredo parries out of pocket.
You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
I like the high guard defense, but again, Mr. Marquise needs to block the body. He needs to protect himself down low.
He's stronger, but he's not faster.
Ooh, mean hook combination by Mr. Alfredo.
Chins, by the way.
Another hook from Alfredo. See, this is where Alfredo sticks inside, but if I was Marquise, this is where you need to be on the back foot, because Alfredo is looking to come forward, right? He's parrying. He's using them angles to pop that uppercut down the middle, 1-2 up top, and back hook down to the body. So what Marquise needs to do at this point is be cool, calm, and collective and be on that back foot. Jab, 1-2, straight, or hit the back foot, circle, parry out of pocket, and come with the hook on the counter side. But so far, this fight is starting to heat up.
There's the bell for round 4.
All right, round 4, unofficially, 30-27. Burger Man Alfredo is taking it home so far, but we haven't heard no fat lady, right? It's like Jill Scott or none of them others is on stage right now. Which Jill Scott lost a lot of weight, but she used to be a heavyweight back in the day. Hey, listen, we ain't heard no fat lady, so we got a lot of fight left. Let's go.
He parries the right jab away.
All right, he goes down to the body, but Alfredo defense is sound, right? He got that Tyson Fury herky-jerky style working for him, and that defense, he's letting nothing in. Nothing. No one is kicking down Alfredo's front door.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin?
Hey, we got the Undisputed Queen sitting ringside. Everybody get a shout out to Miss Stacy.
And you punched him. You just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think.
Nice uppercut down to the body by Marquise. Marquise puts an uppercut up top, touch the chin of Alfredo. Alfredo is still working the herky-jerky style, sound defense, but he is on the hunt. He is that shark in the water, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, toe-to-toe, blow for blow. Let's see who takes the W home tonight.
Neither man really defending themselves.
Again, I don't think the outside is the good game plan for Mr. Marquise. He needs to close that real estate. You know what I'm saying? Put some money in the bank and close. Look, sell some houses up in there. Make Alfredo know you here to fight. And he just ate a 1-2 combination counter for Mr. Alfredo. Oh, nice hook combination up top by Mr. Alfredo, Mr. Burger Man. Hey, how you like your burger? Hey, for me, it's lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, please. Hey, you can hold a meal, but please add cheese and bacon. Looks like Mr. Alfredo is coming to deliver that burger tonight.
Time for the 5th round.
All right, here we go. We
hear that old phrase, second
now,
win. You've got
Alfredo is back on the footwork. This is what I mentioned earlier in the fight. See, you got to have an A plan, a B plan, and a C plan when you in the fight. Even Floyd Mayweather said that. You got to give your opponent different looks, different angles. You got to be tricky. You got to be crafty. Hey, you got to pull out that can. STP Oil 50. You got to be slippery. You got to be vibrant. Ladies and gentlemen, Alfredo is doing his thing on the 3-piece wing dinner. He is heating up. He's adding some hot sauce, and he's just feeding them. Burger.
Power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Oh, nice uppercut counter for Marquise. Marquise is still in the fight. Don't get me wrong. He got some good defense, and he's trying to slow the wheels of Alfredo by going down to the body. I do see that 1-2 punch that's getting through the guard of Alfredo every now and then. But if he don't protect himself and be careful, Alfredo is about to come in and end his night quickly.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay.
Oh, big hook. Nice uppercut down to the body by the Burger Man. Hook combination by the Burger Man. Oh, step back straight by the Burger Man. It looks like Mr. Marquise needs to reset. He needs to overcome and adapt and achieve. He comes in and sneaks a straight in of his own. Oh, he eats an uppercut. At the end of the bell, he goes. Oh, I love that flurry. Hey, Marquise is saying, hey, listen, you're not just going to take my eggs and bacon, Mr. Alfredo. Look, I'm here to fight. I'm here, Mr. Alfredo. Let's see. This is a good debut from Mr. Marquise. He's showing big heart. You know, he got a granite chin. He took a lot of big shots from Alfredo, and he's still here. And anything is possible in the sport of boxing, ladies and gentlemen. It only takes one punch.
Here we go in the 6th round.
6th round is going down in your town on your TV station. This is TBC and VG Nation. Stand up, Undisputed Boxing League.
It's the one who draws first blood cut. That's what you've got.
Nice uppercut by Mr. Alfredo.
You've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice block. And I like to adjust. It's not like Marquise haven't made adjustments in this fight. I am liking what I'm seeing because earlier in the fight, you know, his defense was He's adapting to Alfredo's style. I don't know if you guys see it, but I do. He's still getting touched on the chin because let's face it, Alfredo is just that tricky, herky-jerky fighter. But Marquise got some skill set to him. You know, give him, wait till he get on mandatory fights. I guarantee you, just give him a week. My man gonna be in this bad boy. You know what I'm talking about? He gonna be in here like swimwear. Somebody get him a catalog. Shit. Nice uppercut down to the body by Mr. Alfredo. Oh, hook combination up top by Alfredo. Straight by Alfredo. Alfredo was trying to go for the knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a fight tonight. Wednesday night fight. Just you some of that in my Biggie voice. Baby, baby. Oh! Alfredo is putting on the show. He is letting the new guy know this is elite level. You just don't get put on the card, son. You got to earn it. All right, we at the end of the 6th round, and you got to get that round to Mr. Alfredo. Look, listen here. If I was Marquise coaches, you know, I like what Marquise is doing. You know, his defense is sound. He's really not trying to allow Alfredo to get off like that, right? But Alfredo punches is getting through the guard. So, what do we need? We need head movement. We need some foot movement. You need to get on that bike, baby. You need to exercise. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some people may call it a track star, then go get your running shoes. Get on that motherfucking bike pedal and get to paddling. You understand? You need to gas your man out, Mr. Marquise. You need to do something. If you can't close the real estate, son, you need to create other avenues for yourself to exhaust your opponent. Because Burger Man is coming. I'm telling you, he got lettuce, tomato, cheese, bacon, and onions, and pickles. Just don't say please and go down to your knees. You need to stay in the fight, son. You understand what I'm saying?
There's the bell for round 7.
Mr. Law Dog is ringside. Shout out to Lawton. Mr. Bunker Boy, what up, dog?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
All right. Alfredo still doing his thing. Still doing his thing. This is 7 out of a 12-rounder. Top of 7. And unofficially, I got Alfredo 2 rounds up on the scorecard. Alfredo is doing what he wants to do. Not to say Marquise is not in this fight. Like I say, he got a good jab. He got some good sound defense. But he needs to know how to close the real estate and cut that ring off. Nice uppercut from Mr. Marquise. But he's flat-footed. He needs to stay on his toes, cut the ring off, and go blow for blow, toe for toe. He in the fight. He needs to do something. It's all or nothing at this point. You know what I'm talking about? He got to raise the momentum.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Where Radio Raheem at? Somebody need to hire him for Mr. Marquise. He need to do something. Adapt, overcome, and achieve.
It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
I think he listening to me. I think my mouth is getting to him. The cables is going on his battery because he popped a couple of uppercuts right there. He's touching the chin of his opponent. I like that step back jab straight. Oh my God, Marquise is in it, baby. Now he busting eyes on top of grapes. Oh, let's go. Toe to toe, baby. Rock'em sock'em robots. We got us a fight. This is what I call the phone booth.
A very competitive round.
Oh!
2 seconds left.
Good exchange from both fighters. Hey, that was a hard round to call right there. Mr. Marquise came back strong in that round, y'all.
Because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And we enter the 8th round.
Ooh, nice uppercut. Ooh, uppercut hook. Step back straight. Alfredo is in it. He got his rhythm going. He is on fire. Counter hook to the body. Oh, I like the jab. Keeping him honest. He tripled up on that jab right there. I just think it's hard for Marquise to get around the reach of his opponent tonight. And Mr. Alfredo is using it to his advantage. Look at that step back jab. He is keeping his range. Call him the range finder, Mr. Alfredo. How do you like your burger? Hey, do you like your Philly style? Give me some smothered onions and mushrooms and that Swiss cheese on top of my burger. And that's what Alfredo is delivering tonight. That Philly cheeseburger.
Thought there might be more action here.
Nice hook down to the body by Alfredo. Jab 1-2 up top by Mr. Marquise. Uppercut. He goes back on his defense. Marquise needs to stay on his toes. He's flat-footed at times, and Alfredo is taking advantage of it. He needs to stay on his toes and stay out of the range of Mr. Alfredo. If he's going to do that, please keep the guard up, Mr. Marquise. Keep the guard up, son. Oh, nice combination from Mr. Marquise. He's saying you got to respect my gangster. Marquise is turning into Denzel on this bad boy, y'all. He is coming back on Alfredo. Nice uppercut down the middle. Oh, flurry combination up top. But here come Alfredo with the uppercut combination. Block. Oh, ooh, nice popping with the straight. Woo, pays him back with a nasty uppercut. Ooh-wee.
I promise you, all 3 judges here
hey,
are gonna give
you gotta drink some water. It's that damn hot in here. I know I'm busting a sweat.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9.
All right, round 9 out of 12. All right, here we go.
Good punch.
Nice uppercut from Mr. Marquise. Marquise is definitely now letting his hands go. And maybe that was his game plan all along. He's blocking and letting his hands go. But Mr. Alfredo is still being crafty. He's being tricky. He snuck in a counter hook to the body.
You know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
He's toying with him. He's toying with him, Mr. Alfredo is. So, you know what? If I was Mr. Marquise, I'd close the real estate. I wouldn't let Alfredo do that. Cut the ring off, and I will power down to the body. You know, I will uppercut that body like it was nobody's business.
From both men in this round. And wait a minute, a left hand lands.
Oh, nice uppercut. Hook up top combination from Mr. Alfredo. This has been one good fight, ladies and gentlemen. got to give it up to both fighters. Both fighters have showed tremendous heart. You know, we have not seen a knockdown so far. It's still a lot of fight left. Don't get me wrong. We haven't heard that fat lady. But so far on record, this has been a good fight.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Ooh, nice counter jab from Marquise.
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Yeah, this is a good one.
There's going to be absolute uproar.
So unofficially, you know, I got Alfredo winning the fight. He's out on the scorecards, at least about 3 to 4 rounds unofficially. So, you know, Marquise really needs to adapt, overcome, and achieve. I don't know if he was prepared for the elite level tonight, but you know, Alfredo, he's there. He's, you know.
This is the 10th.
So unofficially, Undisputed judges have an 89-82. The fourth round they gave to Mr. Marquise, but all the other rounds he have lost.
Sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Nope, that jab not going to score.
Alfredo just toying with him now. Alfredo is on his bike, you know.
How would you handle that?
He's doing his thing, you know. We are at the stages of the fight where, you know, I think Alfredo has such an edge up on the scorecards. You know, it's obvious that Mr. Marquise needs to knock out at this point.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. A swing and a miss with that jab.
Okay, Marquise is trying. He's trying. He's trying to close that real estate. He's trying to be crafty and elusive. But, you know, I think he learned something about the sport of boxing tonight. Alfredo was that teacher. He was that craftsman. And even though that we got a few rounds left for the fight, as I said a few minutes ago, Marquise needs to knock out. Will he go for it? And he has to be careful if he does go for it.
They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it.
Let's start 11.
All right, round 11. Now we have entered the championship rounds, ladies and gentlemen. Golden is sitting ringside, chanting Alfredo to stop him already. Yeah, I mean, Alfredo could get the knockout. We all, you know, even I feel that he could get the knockout at this point, you know. But that may not be so to his opponent. As I mentioned earlier, Marquise has big heart. He has a granite chin. He has a good skill set to be in this league. I do believe that he's going to look at this footage, go back, and make some adjustments. And he's going to come back and be that better, bigger, and badder fighter.
Both of these men showing
But
chins, by the way.
Alfredo is handing him a burger tonight. Burger. Anybody want a burger?
Big shots from both
I got
fighters.
burgers. I got chicken burgers. I got beef burgers. I got bison burgers. Anybody want a burger? I got fish burgers. Alfredo is dishing them out.
Punch. One of the best attributes attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how
Ooh,
well you
nice
can take
mean
a
hook
punch
down
the
to the
face.
body by
This is
Mr.
when you're getting
Marquise.
feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Ooh, hook up top by Alfredo. Alfredo is missing.
This round's still up for
You know,
grabs
you
with
have to
10
give it up
seconds
to
go.
both fighters for fighting the pace that they did throughout this fight tonight. The pace of this fight so far has been tremendous. It's hard for me to even
That
keep
was
up with.
almost a 10-8 round.
We're about to
Complete
head to the
dominance.
championship
Dominance
round, the 12th
without
and final
a doubt
round
make
of this
look
fight.
So easy.
And this fight has just been ecstatic.
Who thought we would have made it to 12?
Nice uppercut from Mr. Marquise.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down?
Oh, they in the phone booth, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Alfredo is showboating a little bit, but Marquise is trying to put that leather on his chin.
And he just knocked it.
Oh, did you guys see that? Alfredo just put his man on the canvas. Will Alfredo go for the knockout in this championship round? Can Mr. Marquise weather the storm? As I said earlier, he needs to adapt, overcome, and achieve. But he has spaghetti legs, and as we just saw, Alfredo brought him down to his knees.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Ooh, big hook combination up top by Alfredo.
And faster, you've just got to use
Alfredo's going for it, ladies and gentlemen. Do you hear that Jaws music? Dun, 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 dun. He smelled blood in the water, and he's going for the knockout.
Back for just a moment. Not a lot of defense here at all.
Big hook down to the body by Mr. Marquise. What up, Lawton?
Swing and a miss with the jab. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round.
Oh, big hook upstairs from Mr. Marquise. This is a fight to the bell, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's it.
You got to give it up to both fighters.
unanimous. You know what?
Man, unanimous decision. Alfredo takes the win home. Hey, give it up to Mr. Marquise. That was a great debut, sir.
No discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Excellent fight between both fighters. 2107. Yes, sir. Alfredo is dishing out burgers. Oh, baby, baby. All right, we're going to get ready for the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. Y'all stay locked and loaded. We'll be right here on your TV station, on your nation. All right, we are back. These guys are already in motion. Sorry. But we have Antonio versus Gwuap. Latrice is on the injury list tonight, and Gwuap was the replacement. He stepped up. Everybody know Gwuap as the welterweight man to come to see. Let's see if Gwuap can make his stand in the lightweight division tonight. He's definitely has come down in weight. You know, it seems that, and this is a natural weight for Antonio, so let's see if Gwuap can, you know, hand him the business. You know, this is Antonio natural weight class, so we're gonna see what happened right here. That was a good feel me out round. All right, here we go. Round 2, and Antonio comes out. No, I'm sorry. Gwuap comes out with a sharp 2-punch combination. So, for those that would like to know, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't change this. Antonio is fighting Gwuap. Antonio has Amir Khan. He's on the right side. Gwuap has Sugar Ray Robinson. He's on the left side. Gwuap is a sub tonight. Originally, Antonio was supposed to fight Latrice, but Latrice got injured in training camp. So Gwuap stepped in tonight to take the challenge in the lightweight division. And so far, you know, the fight is evenly matched. Antonio is hanging with Gwuap. This is halfway through the second round. And he's being very tricky and crafty with Amir Khan. It looks like Gwuap is still trying to find his way with SSR. All right, let's give it a little more volume here.
They can let these shots go. They can move them fast. They sharp. It's a hard night work for the referee.
So, the thing about this fight is very technical, right? From what I can see so far, as we go to the bottom of this second round, both fighters got good footwork. Gwuap is all about the angles, giving his opponent different looks. But I would say Antonio is that crafty counter puncher, right? He's looking for Gwuap to do just that, so he could set up his uppercut, jab, 1-2 straight combination. Let's see if Antonio can really disrupt Gwuap's game plan tonight. As I said earlier, this is Antonio natural weight class. Gwuap is a welterweight. But he's dropped down to compete in the lightweight division tonight. And I like the way Antonio is taking his time. He's standing on the but Gwuap just snuck in a counter uppercut down to the body. He touched them ribs and he hit that left Mike Tyson left check up hook up top. Oh, nice uppercut down to the body. Gwuap is starting to turn it up. Antonio needs to be careful, you know, because Gwuap is known from stealing rounds, right? He likes the flurry. He pops you with a nice combination, and he is definitely known for his body work. So, let's see. Ooh, and we're seeing it. Nice counter right hook up top from Antonio. He came with the 1-2 jab, but Gwuap was able to capitalize because he countered at the end of that exchange. But both guys are in the phone booth right now. 1-2 from Gwuap, and Antonio is right there. He ate another 1-2 again from Gwuap, but he has reset. He's back on his defense, and now he's on the attack. Another hook combination from Gwuap. Down to the body, but he keeps him honest with that jab.
With 10 seconds to go.
Gwuap is starting to murder that body. Murder, she wrote.
Well, he is glad to have
Murder, she wrote. Gwuap is cut, but it's murder, she wrote. Gwuap is coming for that body. Murder, she wrote. Hey, but you can't count out Mr. Antonio, because Mr. Antonio is there. He got his man cut. You know, that eye is swelling. What I like to call, he's putting a dot on the top of that eye. He is filling that hole in. And that is something for him to focus on, right? If he is able to close the eye of his opponent won't see them shots coming. His right hands all night, baby. All night. But he needs to protect the body. Gwuap is murdering that body.
two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout.
Very nice from both fighters.
Who's in better shape.
This is 4 rounds out of 12, and we haven't heard the bell yet, ladies and gentlemen, but this is a good one. Nice exchange from both men.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Oh, he slipped in the counter straight, but he hit him with a counter hook. Punch for punch. Hey, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, y'all. They don't get better than this. Don't get no popcorn. Don't get your chicken wings. You better be locked and loaded right here and now. You may miss a knockout.
Nice exchange here from both men.
Oh, I like the way he was patient. He popped the jab, got out of pocket, and left his opponent swinging for nothing. It looked like he was a damn string puppet. Nice uppercut down to the body from Gwuap. Good footwork from Mr. Antonio. Antonio pops the step back 1-2, capitalized on the counter. Ooh, power straight from Mr. Antonio. Oh, another counter jab at the bell from Mr. Antonio. Hey,
Bad as boxing judging could be sometimes.
Antonio is telling Gwuap, you just can't come on my block and sell that nickel bag. Your shit is trash. Look at here, baby. I'm gonna need $3, 3% of whatever you make. This is my part. This is my ring. And I'm about to show you. I'm the man that all the fans come to see. Come on, Mr. Antonio. Nice hook down to the body from Gwuap. I like the way Antonio is using the jab. He's stepping over and then throwing the straight.
This fighter's certainly not going to outrun.
Oh, counter jab from Antonio. I think Antonio caught a rhythm, ladies and gentlemen. He is turning that coin over. He's adapting, overcoming, achieving, but he just ate a 2-hook combination from Mr. Gwuap. These guys are throwing bombs.
Shins, by the way. Back and forth.
This is like World War III.
Back down.
Nice way to touch him down to the body. I like the way he put the straight right down to the midsection of the body. You could tell his opponent felt that, right? That was legit. That was like Tank hitting Ryan this past weekend.
So much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this.
Oh, counter jab from Gwuap. Gwuap is cutting the ring off. He's chasing his opponent down, but he's eating some jabs while he's doing it. But he's hooking. He's being vicious. But, hey, who is being that tricky craftsman right now? And that's Mr. Antonio. Let's go, Ant. Let's go. Team Ant in the building.
All over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges.
That round was hard to score unofficially, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, that was a hot smoking round right there. You need some ranch dressing just to cool that shit down. Hey, listen here. You know, both fighters now put some serious leather on each other, right? As you can see, Gwuap is cut. I do believe Antonio is suffering from the body work that Gwuap has put in tonight. It's really going to boil down who wants it more, who wants it the baddest.
And that'll do it for the...
So we got Golden Boy ringside, and he's telling Mr. Antonio that he needs to go for the cut. He needs to focus on that eye. And you know what? I agree, ladies and gentlemen. And here's why I agree with that. If you see a sign of weakness or your opponent, any sign of him being hurt or she being hurt, that's what you need to focus on. If they're already hurt in that area, you need to make them know it. Make them surrender. Say no mas. Can Mr. Antonio do that tonight? Oh my goodness. Nice hook down to the body, hook up top. Good exchange from both fighters. Mr. Gwuap is trying to work the jab, but hey, Antonio got an answer for that. It's called a straight hook, baby. Straight and a hook. Oh, hook and a jab. I mean, straight hook. Hey, he put them together. It's a straight jab, and then it's a straight hook. And I thought I saw an uppercut right there. Oh, here comes Gwuap with that hook down to the body. Hey, if he hasn't already taken enough wind out of his sail, but give Mr. Antonio credit because he is using great stamina management tonight. He's hanging in there with Gwuap. Oh, he stuns him right there on that combination. Hey, Gwuap just snuck in a counter of his own. Hey, let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. You don't get at this level and put on this kind of show if you are not in camp. You could tell both guys have put on a tremendous training camp. It is all displaying in the ring tonight. What up, Mona Tally? Shout out to Mona. All right, here we go. Here we go. Nice 1-2. He goes down to the body with an uppercut. He's making Mr. Antonio surrender, but Antonio is right there on the back foot. He's not really surrendering. He's saying to his opponent that you're going to have to kill me. I'm not saying no mas. I ain't heard no fat lady. Gwuap is being super aggressive, but you got to give it up to Mr. Antonio because he is that cool, calm, collective fighter. Nice jab up top. Oh, he stunned him again with that straight. Hey, you know what? Even though I said that he should focus on that eye, and I still believe in that, but you got to give it up to Mr. Antonio because he's been mixing it up, right? He's being elusive. He's being crafty. And not to say Gwuap now, because Gwuap is a hard competitor, right? He's a hard water to drink, really. It's not easy to take Mr. Gwuap down. Mr. Gwuap is sound with his defense. He is sound with his body work. He is sound with his technique, footwork, the whole nine. He is a well-rounded fighter when it comes down to it. But Mr. Antonio is showing the Undisputed Boxing League fans what he is all about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He is right in there, blow for blow, toe for toe. He is putting some leather on Gwuap's chin.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
What a 7 round out of 12. Man, I know they are happy that bell rung. I can only imagine both fighters' fingers are like really hurting right now, right? All right, 8th round. Gwuap is on the attack. 1-2 step back straight. 1-2 step back straight. Oh, counter uppercut down to the body from Mr. Antonio. Another counter uppercut down to the body. Mr. Antonio has Radio Raheem in his corner, and he is putting on a tremendous display, ladies and gentlemen. The second half of this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch.
Oh, Gwuap comes in with a counter and stuns Mr. Antonio. Oh, an uppercut down to the body. Hook combination. Gwuap is coming alive. Oh, but Mr. Antonio say, let me show you my gangster. Uppercut back down to the body from Mr. Antonio.
This is with the left uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Hey, you got to give it up to both fighters. I hope I don't lose my voice like I did last week. But this is freaking exciting.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin?
Oh, another counter from Mr. Antonio.
Questions that are being answered here tonight.
Oh, counter from Gwuap. Counter again from Gwuap with the 1-2 step back straight. Jab from Mr. Antonio. Uppercut down to the body hook combination. Woo-wee! That is the sweet science right there, ladies and gentlemen. Right? This is what you say. This is the dance. This is what the dance is all about. This is the sweet science being displayed right here.
From both men. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Oh! All right, that is the bell. That is the bell. Hey, this fight is too hard to judge. I'm going to wait for the Undisputed unofficial cards to show. I'm not judging this fight right now. It's any man's fight. It's all about who wants it more.
And we enter the night.
Uppercut down to the body by Mr. Field, but Gwuap pays him back very quickly. Jab from Gwuap. He goes down to the body, hooked up top by Field. Mr. Antonio. I'm sorry. Field is coming up next. I'm excited, y'all. Mr. Antonio is there. He do got Gwuap bleeding pretty good. He got it. He got that eye. You know, even though that it may not seem that he was targeting the eye, Mr. Gwuap just landed a beautiful two-punch counter combination on his chin. But Antonio has mixed it up, and he has not forgotten about that eye. He's right there. He's making Gwuap bleed. He's making that eye leak. And I can only imagine at this point in stage of the fight that Gwuap can barely see out of that eye.
Power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land.
Nice counter jab from Mr. Antonio.
The one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about, y'all.
Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out.
I like the way Gwuap is cutting the ring off. When Antonio circles to his right, he has that hook down to the body to keep him honest. Gwuap has been placing that hook down to the body all fight. Nice hook up top from Gwuap, but Antonio is right there.
10 seconds left.
This is one electrifying fight.
From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Look at that eye, ladies and gentlemen. As I was mentioning earlier, he's hurt pretty badly.
The 10th round.
Unofficially, Undisputed Judges has an 89-83 Gwuap.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a
But here, that's why I say I can't judge this fight, because
Someone that's so powerful,
for me, Antonio has taken, the rounds, he has made a lot of rounds even. He has come back in the later stages of the rounds. He has put some serious punches on his opponent, But Gwuap has landed the most cleaner, effective punches. I will say that. But Antonio is right there. My scorecard is different. I won't say what I have until the end of the fight. But I do believe Mr. Antonio is in this fight. This fight should be a lot closer than what the Undisputed judges have it right now.
These two are the perfect dance partners. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight.
Ooh, nice power straight by Antonio. And that was a hook combination. He hooked to the body and he came up top with the hook. I think that really surprised Gwuap, but it didn't faze him, right? Because Gwuap is still doing that two-punch combination on the back foot side, and he's looking for a counter of his own. But Antonio is tricky. He's crafty. He landed a counter hook to the body, but Gwuap came back with a left counter hook of his own up top. This is a rock'em sock'em robot fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
All right.
That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Hey, put your bet. Hey, comment in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Who y'all think gonna win this fight? Who is you putting your money on at this point and stage of the fight? Huh? Will Gwuap go home with the W? Unofficially, it seems like he's taking all the rounds. Or will Mr. Antonio land that punch? It only takes one punch in the sport of boxing. We are in the championship rounds. This is 11th round out of 12. We haven't heard no fat lady. Let's see who will take it home, ladies and gentlemen. This is one electrifying fight right here.
Nope, that jab not going to score.
Oh, look at that body work from Mr. Gwuap.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. See, Mr. Antonio has an answer for Gwuap. He's been answering those questions all night. I don't understand how the Undisputed judges have this fight one-sided. Shout out to Golden Boy. He's sitting ringside.
death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons. And
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Oh my goodness. Gwuap is in there with that hook combination, ladies and gentlemen. He is adding extra hot sauce to them wings. So, Mr. Vad J, he's sitting ringside. He also is on the card tonight. He's saying, and I agree with him, the Undisputed judges are suspect. Hell yeah, they suspect. They're a big problem. They've been a problem, as Mr. Vad J say. I feel you, player. I feel you. Because this fight has been in the bag. Like, for me, it's not one-sided. It's hard to score. Either man can take it at this point. Let's see what happens in this championship round. We are at the 12th and final round of this fight.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna sit and watch this last round, ladies and gentlemen. Just like you guys sitting here ringside. I mean, Gwuap is landing the step back counter straight, and then he's using that uppercut technique, body punch. You know, it's definitely getting through the guard of Mr. Antonio. As you see, he ate a two-punch combination on the chin right there. You know, he definitely needs to knock out at this point. But I still say Antonio came to rock tonight. You know. Oh, what are we seeing? The body work finally pays off for Mr. Gwuap. He puts Mr. Antonio on the canvas in the championship 12th round. Can Mr. Antonio adapt, overcome, and achieve? Can he weather the storm? Here comes Gwuap.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Oh, he is showing tremendous heart. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Antonio. You can give it up for both fighters, but Mr. Antonio is showing tremendous heart. Even though that he went down on the canvas, he is still slinging leather with his opponent. And that is the bell.
Close, but so far a split decision.
Oh my God! Split decision, and Mr. Antonio wins. As we said, the Undisputed judges are suspect. Shout out to Vad J. That was one hell of a fight. Give it up to both fighters. Man, did y'all see that? I know Gwuap got to have some serious salt in his mouth. Serious salt. Ain't no toothpaste gonna take that salt away. Gwuap, we expect you to come back in the lightweight division, bigger, better, and badder, as you have fought the real, true lightweight. This is his natural division. Give it up to Mr. Antonio. All right, let's get ready for the next one, ladies and gentlemen.
wait to witness this one. There's nothing
All
quite
right,
like
we
a
are
fight at
back.
the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny
All
Nelson.
right, so
I
we
feel like a
got
fraud. How have I got these
Mr.
ringside
Field
seats?
versus Golden Boy
It's
on
time
this
for our
one,
tale
ladies and
of the
gentlemen.
tape. And here he is, Terrence
right.
Crawford. He can fight both southpaw and
So
orthodox.
we got Mr.
5'8"
Field
inches
on
tall
the
with a
left.
74
He has Terrence
inch reach.
Crawford. And
Vasily
Golden Boy is on the right.
Lomachenko. One of
He
the-
has Lomachenko.
And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Oh, man, I messed up on that. Okay, I'm sorry.
There can only be one, Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
There you have it. It is time to go and cannot wait for this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed two-weight division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Hiding out of the blue corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous two-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
All right,
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a
let's
little
see what
extra
this
strain on
lightweight
both of
attraction
these
brings
fighters'
us, ladies
conditioning.
and gentlemen.
This is one of those
We
places
have
where
two
you can
tremendous
fight.
fighters.
If you know you can fight, you don't
Both
need
fighters
the
are
crowd,
coming
you
off a
don't need
loss in the
anything
last
apart from that
event,
opponent and the
but
other
both
opponent.
fighters did put on a tremendous performance in that event, and that's the reason why they're back here tonight.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show.
Who
Let's
will
see if
come
they
on
deliver.
the W, take the W home to stay on the live event? Let's
Caution
see.
is being thrown to the wind.
I don't mean that literally, but, you know, a little entertainment, a little excitement. Both guys got a good record going so far within
Nice
the
exchange
league
here from both
in
men.
multiple divisions. Both guys have a good skill set, tremendous footwork, and a hell of a jab.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not
you know,
faster.
I would say, you know, ladies and gentlemen, it boils down to who has the granite chin and the bigger heart between these two
Have you ever
gentlemen
danced with
that's
the
fighting
devil
in the
under
ring
pale
tonight.
moonlight? That's
This
what these
is
two
the
men
get
are
to
about
know you
go
round, the
through,
fun
as
round.
they've been
We're
talking
halfway
so
through,
much trash
and as you
on
can
social
see,
media,
these guys
it's
are
time to
already
settle the score.
delivering and coming through.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut.
Oh, nice uppercut down to the body by Golden.
And he misses with that jab.
Oh, 1-2 jab, hook combination, but Golden sneaks a hook down to the body.
How did he absorb that hook?
All right. Mr. Field is in here. He's in here. He's blocking.
Left
Oh,
counter.
nice counter from Golden, but hey, Mr. Field went to the body with that
Hard action
uppercut.
from both of these fighters.
I think Mr. Field learned on last Wednesday night fights. He's been poised. Oh, I like that counter uppercut that he just placed on Golden. I think Mr. Field, he learned a little something. Oh, I think we're in for a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Stay locked and loaded. You should already have your chicken wings, hot dogs, hamburger sliders, or pork sliders. Get your Snickers, your Reese's Pieces, your popcorn, your goobers. You should already have your snacks and drinks on deck. I'm just coming correct. This is live. This is prime. This is better than pay-per-view. Your time on your TV station. This is TBC and VG Nation. Stand up, Undisputed Boxing League.
And there's the bell to start round two.
All right, here we go. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is a 12-rounder fight.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Catch and shoot. They both want a knockout, you can tell.
Okay.
Good
Oh,
counterpunching
so
from both these
both
fighters.
guys is really touching each other very
Nice
well.
counter shot.
Nice counter body by Mr.
We
Field.
wanted action, and they
Right.
are giving us action.
But if I must say, so far, Mr. Field got Golden Boy throwing a lot of punches.
It's like a
Mr.
game of
Field
chess.
is
They
being
both got
cool,
their
calm, and
swords.
collective.
They're slinging it.
So far, he's being that counter puncher. He is gaining momentum.
Usman stepped back for just
He is
a moment.
edging out. This is where he is showing that he is different from his
These two were
opponent.
made for each other.
Golden needs to be careful as you see that jab uppercut placed by Mr. Field.
We
He
wanted
blocks
action, and
the body
they are
attack by
giving us
Golden
action.
and makes him miss with the upper attack. Golden is flurrying,
Nice job by him to block that jab.
not to say he's not touching his opponent and making
You know
connections,
the scorecards
but
are
it's
gonna be all
obvious
over
to
the
see
place in
right
this
now
one.
that Mr. Field is making the cleaner punches. He's being effective, and he is being, most importantly,
Well, we know they've got
cool,
the advantage
calm,
so far,
and
but how does
collected.
this match get turned around?
my man, Mr. Field, made a huge adjustment. He is here to fight tonight. But I do suggest
Here we go in round 3.
that
Who's gonna
he
land
should
the
not
first big
take
shot?
Golden Boy lightly. Golden Boy is here for a reason. Golden Boy is very sneaky.
We know these smaller fighters
He is
have
that
those fast hands and
unpredictable
good footwork,
fighter.
But what else?
He is that, you know, oh, I thought you was my friend, and then you stabbed me in the back. Okay? Get you some of that. Golden Boy is going to show you something different.
You can
Right
tell he's
now,
stronger,
he
but
is
he's not
filling his
faster.
opponent out. I do believe.
He gets out of the way of that left hand.
Okay, okay.
There's a counter shot.
Okay, Mr. Field. Okay. Look, 1-2 down to the body. He blocked. He caught a shot, but then he came back with a 1-2 top of his own. And I like how he went down to the body with the straight. He is taking the win from his opponent and landing some hard shots.
How nervous
His
would you get when
defense
you
is
know
sound
you're facing
tonight,
this big puncher
and-
like this guy
and as we
that
all
can
know,
seriously hurt you.
Mr. Field didn't protect himself in the first fight as far as the body. His body was open in the first fight. This is a different Field tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
You've seen him
He
attack
is
this fighter. They don't get
definitely
concerned when they lose
looking
some of the
to
earlier
bring
rounds
home
because they
the
know
W
they've got that
tonight.
power that can strike at any moment. Lands with the right counter.
Big uppercut from Golden to the body. He touched that midsection very
A
well.
lot of punch output.
And
Thought there would
again,
be,
don't count
some
Golden
more
out.
action here.
Golden Boy is that Golden Boy for a reason.
Despite what the
You know, he
judges
has
are
that
agreeing,
pretty
there are no
untouchable
losers in
face
this one.
for a reason. He is going to make his opponent respect his gangster for a reason. All right.
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
I will give, if I was Mr. Field, okay, so unofficially, they have it 29-28. Mr. Field is up on the scorecards. But if I was in Mr. Field's
Not a lot
corner,
of punch output. Thought there might
if
be
I was
more
his
action
coaches,
here.
I would tell him to slow up on the powers. Be that everlasting
This
battery
fighter has tested
right?
their opponent's power and
He
apparently
needs to
isn't
last
impressed as they continue
for the
to walk
later
through all
stages
these
of this
power
round.
shots.
Because you've got a good chin,
this
doesn't
fight,
mean
I
you've
mean.
got leather skin. It means you can still get
This
caught.
is a
So you've gotta
12-round
go for
fight.
those point areas over the
Don't get it
eyebrow, the
twisted.
cheekbone. You just got to try and
As I
pop them,
mentioned
skin them,
earlier,
go for speed.
Golden is very sneaky. He's very crafty. And even though he came out throwing a lot of punches, a lot of flurries,
You'd like to see
I do
more
believe
jabs.
his stamina is still in a good position. Ray Charles can see that
When are we going to see a jab
Mr.
from these
Field
two?
has
Nice
thrown
exchanges
a
from
lot of
both
power
men in this round.
so far within this fight. Let's pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it pans out.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not
Oh
doing
my
what they
goodness.
want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what
Okay,
you do in the gym
so-
every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got
Right
to
now,
frustrate them as
I
they
do
set the
believe
shots. Get out of
Field.
the way.
Ooh,
And they'll
big
get so
counter
angry,
straight
so
from Mr.
frustrated
Field.
because they can't
Look,
win.
look at here.
This round
I
could
do
go
believe
either
right
way.
now,
10 seconds to go.
Mr. Field has his opponent in the defensive shell. Can Golden come out of that defensive shell? For me, unofficially, I have it up. I have Mr. Field up by 1 round. Not to say that Mr. Golden is not in the fight. The Golden Boy is definitely in the fight. He done landed some massive counters, and his body work has been great so far within this fight. We are in the 5th round out of 12 in this fight.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them.
Jeez, he ate that dang on 1-2 like it was a damn tuna sandwich.
Nice punch.
Oh, nice uppercut. Ooh, woohoo! Hey, look at here. Golden got some tricks in his bag. I tried to tell y'all.
It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down.
Oh,
So
hey,
demoralizing.
look.
It absolutely breaks your
Mr.
heart.
Field
What
landed
else
that
can you
power
do?
straight right there. As I said earlier, he's taking his time. He's being patient. His defense is definitely sound tonight. It was better than the first event,
Hey, those
right?
punches add up.
Now he's back to make a statement.
Both men step back for just a moment.
I like the way he blocked that hook down to the body.
Right hand.
But the defense of Mr. Field's body still has holes, and Golden is picking through him. He's playing pickable. That's what Golden Boy is doing right now. He has that pickable style, that pickable stance, and he's
Very
definitely
close round
working
with
that
10 seconds
possum
to go.
any angle, any which way he can. All right, that's the bottom of the 5th round. That was a round that was definitely hard to score, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Back.
There's the bell.
We're at the top of the 6th round. Let's see what each of them has to offer. We have a counter straight so far by Mr. Field. And he's utilizing that jab. Look,
the body shot.
I'm not being biased. Golden Boy is definitely in the fight, but I like the way Mr. Field formed, his technique, his style is tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's setting everything up with the jab, and then when he sees this opening, like he utilized right there with the big 2 uppercuts, he doubled up on the uppercut to the chin. Those was counter massive uppercuts and power shots on his opponent. But Golden is on the front foot. He's moving forward, and he's being aggressive, and he is attacking that chin of his opponent. That's why this fight is so hard to score, ladies and gentlemen.
work the body, use tactics.
Each fighter is making each other respect each other's skill set. At this point, the fans is winning. The fans is getting what they paid for. The fans need to be standing, clapping their hands, and giving these both fighters an ovation. You got to understand, this is an immaculate fight. It's at the elite level.
There would be some more action here.
Nice body work from Mr. Field. Oh, left hook from Mr. Field. But, hey, you got to pay attention to that body work. I do believe that's what's throwing Golden off at this point in time. Oh, my God, look at that combination. It looks like he just cut Golden. That eye seems to be bleeding. Oh, my God, did you see? He doubled up on that straight. He dotted that eye and he busted that great. Oh, my God. Mr. Field is here. Mr. Field is looking to make a statement tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He said he thanked his promoter for having a second opportunity for being on a live event. And he is showing his gratefulness. Look, Mr. Field is here tonight. And he is showing up and showing out, not only for his promoter, but his family and friends is ringside tonight, chanting him on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Jesus.
So much firepower.
I think I'm starting to lose my voice. I done overdid it, but this is so much worth it.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you.
Look how tricky and crafty he's been. Oh my God, Golden Boy don't have an answer for him. Golden Boy needs to get off those ropes. He needs to get out of that corner. He needs to take it back to the center of the ring. Thank you. Nice counter uppercut from Golden Boy. Get back on your toes, son. You're dealing with a hurricane. Shout out to Ruben Carter.
Fantastic punch.
Oh my goodness.
Another scoring shot.
Look at here. Mr. Field has Golden cut. Golden is trying to be elusive, crafty, but he is eating a lot of counter shots so far in this fight. This is the bottom of the 7th, the 12-rounder fight. Hey, it only takes. First of all, let me say this: you have to have a good skill set to be in this league, for one. For two, it only takes one live event for you to recognize what it is. For three, you go through mandatory fights and you really recognize what it is. So the next time you come back to a live event, this is what you see right here. The sweet science, baby. Both fighters are toe-to-toe, blow for blow, and giving you what you wanted, and this is what you know. Whoo, doubled up on that hook, but he ate an uppercut to the body. Oh, hey, that left uppercut is cracking the guard of Golden. Oh, and he stepped back to pop an uppercut down the middle and comes back with that left hook. Another left hook. Oh, but Golden goes to an uppercut. Hey, that rib cage definitely got to be bruised. Somebody get some brown sugar and onions. Let's make some barbecue sauce because Golden has put this man's ribs on the grill tonight. Woo-wee! This is fireworks, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches.
Landing some big punches. Oh my goodness. I like the way he stood there and utilized the jab to throw Mr. Field off, and then he capitalized on the 1-2, 1-2. Oh my goodness. We at the bottom of the eighth, ladies and gentlemen, and you are getting your money's worth.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though
my
they
God,
were the
is
one
he
pushing
getting
the
picked
tempo?
apart? Oh, but he capitalized on the counter right there. It looks like Mr. Field may looking a little fatigued. And see, this is what I meant by Golden having a bag of tricks. Because right now, it's 9 out of a 12-round fight. And Mr. Field is starting to show fatigue. Now, the question at hand is, can Golden Boy capitalize, adapt, overcome, and achieve, and start taking this fight away from his opponent? Oh my goodness, big power straight in the hook up top. Oh, he counters back with a straight of his own.
Oh, that punch.
Hey, this is Rock'em Sock'em Robots right here. This is the sweet science at its finest, baby.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence.
Ain't no jab, ain't no such thing as a jab. That's right, this is a street fight at this point. No hold bars.
He misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Oh my goodness gracious. Balls of fire. All right.
We've made it to round 2.
Unofficially, the Undisputed Judges has an 84-87. Golden defense has been sound. And I must admit,
not interested in throwing one shot at a time.
he has
they
been
throw combinations
his
and they throw them non-stop.
shot selection tonight has been immaculate. And
it's an uphill battle.
he has made his opponent miss a lot. See, you can't pay attention to my big ass mouth.
That punch landed.
Golden is really putting down the sweet science, ladies and gentlemen. He is really being that crafty, sneaky fighter, as I mentioned earlier when the fight first started. Let's see
What a punch.
if he can take it home. But, again, that's unofficially. We may see again what we saw last
Power
match.
is obviously the great equalizer in
Because
boxing, but when you know your opponent
Mr.
is
Field is
relying
in
on
this
that
fight,
so
right?
heavily, how do you
As I've
deal
been
with
calling it, Mr. Field has been very crafty. He's been making his opponent miss, and as you can see, those counter shots has been Mr. Field's favorite all night. He has been that counter puncher. He has been that boxer puncher, but he is stunned and rocked by Golden Boy. Golden Boy is that shark in the water right now, and he has his opponent on retreat, and he goes down as he hits the canvas from a body shot. It only takes one shot in the sport of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, we got us a fucking fight.
Crawford's legs are all over the place.
All right, here we go. The bottom of the 10th round. Hey,
He's been knocked out.
Mr. Field needs to adapt, overcome, and achieve,
Here we
definitely
go,
for
the
sure.
championship rounds, round 11.
Will he have spaghetti legs this round? I don't know. But
They're both trying for a knockout.
this is a fight that's going to be remembered.
There's a right hand. shot with the left.
All right. It looks like Mr. Field is taking his time. He's trying to get his legs beneath him. As I mentioned earlier, he's fatigued. Right? And that's the reason why he got put on the butt. Right? He hit the canvas. Golden Boy has his opponent right where he wants him. I told you guys, Golden Boy is very tricky. He's very crafty. He's that Joker, if you will, in the ring.
What a punch!
He's not called Golden Boy for nothing. Look, he's toying with his opponent at this point. Seems like Mr. Field don't have an answer for Golden Boy anymore.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power. And I think
oh my gosh.
I can walk through.
But Mr. Field is not giving up, and he has a big, tremendous heart at this point. He doesn't believe that he's that far down on the scorecard.
You can bang too.
But with that knockdown, I do believe it puts Golden right back into the fight. Oh, boy.
You start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when we talk about championship material.
Who thought we would have made it to 12?
All right, here we go here. This is the championship round right here. Hey, I can't wait till this amateur tournament starts. This amateur tournament is going to be fire because it's going to not only display who's going to capture the first two titles in this league, but it's also going to put those two fighters or one fighter on a different plateau. This is only the start.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just...
Hey, you got to give it up to both fighters, you know. Mr. Field, he came with a game plan. He stuck to his game plan the whole fight. He still landed crafty counter shots and being elusive. As you can see, he touched his opponent 3 times and added some massive hot sauce. But here comes Golden back. Punch for punch. Here comes Field. Golden has him stunned from an uppercut.
Crawford got hit hard and down he goes.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Are you witnessing what we are witnessing right now? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Golden Boy takes the knockout in the 12th and final round.
For another knockout win here.
That is going to be one of those.
Give it up to both fighters.
Where did it come from?
It was a hell of a fight. David and Goliath all the way to the freaking end. Yeah, they need to fix the server, Mr. Field. I see your comment. I'm not going to say, but yeah, you're right. All right. That was one hell of a fight, and we're going to get ready for the next one. Y'all stay locked and loaded, because this is one that's going to be another smoking epic fight. Give it up to both fighters.
And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you.
All right, we are back like a heart attack and a Cadillac with four flats.
Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia.
All right, so right here,
El Nido de Oro.
we have Tyrone Phillip versus Lee Trimbeck.
If
If I'm pronouncing that, Trebeth, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
All right, here we go.
And there's the bell to start round one.
All right, this is round one of a 12-round lightweight attraction. So we got Ryan Garcia versus Linares. All right, both fighters are definitely going at it right away. Ooh, I like the way Ryan Garcia snuck in that one jab.
Have you ever danced with the devil?
So, just so you know, Tyrone is on the right. He has Linares. I'm sorry, I've been sipping a little bit. I apologize. And Lee has Ryan Garcia.
Left hand there.
Oh, big left hand. I mean, this pace of this fight, this is the first round, and it's going ham.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice job by him to block that jab.
It's definitely hard to score, but this is to get to know you round. But they're not getting to know each other. They are going for the kill.
And reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ.
You know, you got to give Ryan Garcia credit, you know, for taking the Tank Davis fight and making it happen. Both gentlemen made tremendous money off of that fight. But, you know, I don't respect his trainer or his promoter, meaning Garcia, Golden Boy Oscar, or Bernard Hopkins. They should have been there for that young man when he lost. And standing behind him. They made buku cash off that young man that night.
After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And the opponent's got to put a firecracker.
All right, so Lee.
Get the job done.
So Tyrone is coming off a loss. And Lee is stepping up, right? So Lee did good on the last event. He did very well. He has a very tricky style. Both of these guys like to fight off the back foot at times. Basically, right here, the skill set is even. It's matched very evenly. It's going to see who just wants it more. Who will be the better, skillful fighter by the end of the night.
And then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher.
Oh, nice body shot by Mr. Lee. Oh my goodness. Toe for toe, blow for blow from both fighters. One hell of an exchange.
And they'll answer you and usually hit you harder. Nice exchanges from both men.
These guys are lighting each other up.
And this is for that jab.
Okay, so I still feel like it's a little too early for all of this, but, you know, maybe these guys got a date. Maybe they got a hot woman outside or something. I don't know. They definitely not trying to go the distance, as you can see. They're definitely trying to end the night early, and it's about who's going to get that KO. As you can see, Mr. Lee landing a whopping straight on his opponent, Tyrone. Another uppercut lands on the chin of Tyrone for Mr. Lee. Oh my gosh.
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... Here we go in round
All right, here we
three.
go.
Who's
Here
gonna
we
land
go.
the first big shot?
Oh! I like the counter jab right there. Oh! Mr. Lee is coming. Hey, he is taking it to Tyrone. And hey, ladies and gentlemen, Tyrone is one of the top respectful members, fighters. He has a lot of points. As I said earlier, this league is based off a point system as far as the rankings and who gets the opportunity to be on the live card. So Tyrone has a lot of points. You know, we do throw our new members in there to get them in the mix on the live cards so they see what it's all about. You know, sometimes these veterans have a massive challenge when they come up against the new guy. And that's exactly what I believe was happening right here. Tyrone is facing a touch of diversity for Mr. Lee. This is his second debut on the live show, and he is here to play ball.
And he misses with the left uppercut.
But Tyrone is landing some massive shots with a three-punch combination with some hot sauce.
Didn't land. We about to see
Oh, jeez. He has stunned Mr. Lee. And Mr. Lee, can he weather the storm? No!
Down goes Garcia.
Tyrone just put Mr. Lee on the canvas, y'all. What are we witnessing? Like I said earlier, it may be an early night.
The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
All right, 10-8 round with the knockdown. All right. Listen, Mr. Lee needs to definitely adapt, overcome, and achieve at this point. Unofficially, with the knockdown, Tyrone is back in the fight. He has made this fight even.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Like I said, the pace and the magnitude of this fight right now is definitely not going the 12 rounds, as Tyrone just made his opponent eat a two-punch hook combination. Oh my goodness! It looks like Tyrone is definitely going to go for the knockout early, ladies and gentlemen.
Neither man really defending themselves.
Big punch up top.
He misses with that jab.
Wee.
They figure out the combination to this safe.
Oh my gosh.
Certainly an aggressive fighter, but
Hey,
that
listen, I
doesn't
like the
always
way
mean success.
Mr. Lee now slowed down his rhythm. He's trying to make sure he has his legs beneath him, and he's selecting his shots at this point. He is taking his time for real.
Before they've even thrown a shot, the strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So
Oh my goodness. What a hell of an exchange from both fighters.
And he misses with that jab.
Oh, jab hook combination and a straight counter
With that jab.
from Mr. As you know,
Judges' scorecards read, there are
you
no
already
losers
know,
in this one.
Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee is starting to come on. He got that Radio Raheem in his corner, and slowly but surely he's turning up the volume.
At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecard. Back into the fray here in round two.
Will Mr. Lee be that Bruce Lee of boxing? He already has been put on the canvas,
He blocks
has
the jab.
tasted a little touch of diversity from his opponent, Mr. Tyrone.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second
But you know,
win.
I still
don't
say
think I
the
need to
skill
tell you
set
which one of
between
these
both fighters are
needs to
equal.
find it.
I do believe Tyrone, I wouldn't call it a lucky shot, and I wouldn't say he has the better skill set. I would just say his timing, right? His timing belt has been on point tonight, and I think that's what's making the difference for Mr. Tyrone in this fight so far tonight.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab.
Oh, wow.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Gotta let your
No,
hands
ain't no
go
back
over.
down.
It's
This is
okay
no
to be
surrender.
aggressive now.
This is no mercy. This is called I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy.
This fighter
Oh
has
my
tested
gosh.
their opponent's
Toe for
power
toe,
and
blow for
ability
blow.
isn't impressed
Here we
as they
go.
continue
I
to
hope
walk
you
through
guys
the
are
punches.
entertained because I am.
Fight with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Oh, wow.
Not a lot of punch output.
Okay,
Definitely
so
more action here. This round could go
it
either
looks
way.
like
10 seconds to go.
Tyrone is trying to be elusive by circling to his right. He's feinting to his left,
That was
but he's
almost a
actually
10-8
going back,
round.
circling to his right.
Let's start the sixth.
Let's see if Mr. Lee can adapt, overcome, and achieve, and cut the ring off and meet his opponent when he circles to his right.
I'd like to see more jabs. He just misses with that jab.
Nice. I like that hook combination from Mr. Tyrone down to the body, but Mr. Lee makes him eat a counter.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a dirty ring with fights like that, and you punch them
Oh, excuse me.
you want a spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Missing with that jab.
Okay, I'm back.
That jab doesn't find a home.
Sorry I had the hiccups a little bit, but I'm back.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches.
Okay, so listen. Here's what's happening right now.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal
Mr.
with it?
Lee is on the back foot, but if you pay close attention, he is making his opponent miss tremendously. But as you can see, his opponent was able to touch the body before Mr. Lee circled out a pocket right there. But I do have Mr. Lee winning this round.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance.
There's the bell to start round 7.
All right, unofficially, the Undisputed Judges has it 57-56.
Jab just got blocked.
Tyrone is up. I'm sorry. Mr. Lee is up 1 round.
Couldn't land that jab.
And really, this fight is very hard to score, right? This fight can really go either way.
No rest for the weary. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. The resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Because you know you've got a chance.
Oh, a little lag. I'm sorry.
He blocks that jab.
Oh, Oh, big hook up top.
That jab just missed with the left hand. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be
Oh, he is in some serious trouble. Oh my God, he just paid him back and put him on the canvas. That's what I say. Style makes fights. Skill sets makes fights. This fight is so hard to score.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Man, that was amazing right there. That was electrifying.
That right jab just misses.
Oh my goodness. That's what I'm saying. This fight is hard to score. It could go either way. I have no advice for the coaches during this fight. I mean, this is one of those fights that you just got to sit back and watch. Enjoy your popcorn. Eat your hot dogs. I hope you love the nachos. I hope they're super spicy for you guys that's sitting ringside. And listen, this is just one of those fights that you just have to appreciate because both fighters are giving they're giving their all. This is just that high level fight.
Can't score with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Good left hand. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Don't let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
What a hell of a round, ladies and gentlemen.
Advantage after that last round. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
He just misses with that big right hand. That hook won't score.
Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Some more action here.
Hey, listen.
Big difference between being the aggressor.
Both fighters are handing it to each other. And, you know, as I mentioned earlier, I was just going to sit back and watch this fight because this is just that type of fight. But I must admit, each fighter has a big heart. The footwork, the game plan from each fighter has been at the elite level. Both fighters has been able to put each other on the canvas tonight. You know, as we're coming to the end of this 8th round here, this is 8 out of 12. I wouldn't want to be a judge in this one.
They got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept.
And there's the bell for round 10.
All right, here we go. So unofficially, Tyrone 87, right?
Oh, that punch.
Mr. Lee 82. Oh my goodness gracious! Bombs for bombs, blow for blow, toe to toe. Who will take it home? Who will be the master tonight of this fight? It was calm before the storm. You heard little chills, little wind, making the hair stand up on your body. With the punches and the sound effects of this fight, this is all the hype.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches.
Woo-wee.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Okay, all right. You know, I mean, you know, I mean, Mr. Lee is getting it in. You know what I mean? I mean, this. Hey, listen. Mr. Lee is starting to throw the whole buffet. You understand? Hey, he is telling Tyrone, I got mac and cheese, I got fried chicken. Oh, but Tyrone say, wait a minute, you don't got that gravy and biscuits. Let me show you something.
And that's exactly where he doesn't need to be. Disaster averted.
I agree, Mr. Field. This is a pretty clean fight.
Defending themselves. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Oh, my God.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Okay, so as you can see, the Undisputed commentators is asking, how does this match get turned around? And this match is so evenly challenged right now. It's not about how does it get turned around. It's about who wants it more. Who has the bigger heart? Who has the bigger chin? Who has the will to win?
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws.
Oh, big counter from Mr. Tyrone. Oh, but he's stunned. Lee has him stunned on retreat. He's backing up to the ropes. He takes it back and resets to the center of the ring, but he eats a 1-2 combination from Mr. Lee. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. Double hook by Mr. Lee goes to the body with a left hook.
But they're not going to hurt anybody.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, we are in for a treat tonight.
Nice exchange here from both men.
Oh, that was a nice uppercut. I like how Tyrone slipped that in right there.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just
Wee!
not slowing
This is
down.
definitely chicken wings and hot sauce. Hey, and the phone booth is where it's at. Oh, he's rocked again. He goes down for the second time. He touches and kisses the canvas.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure.
Oh, my gosh. And that's the bell for the 11th round. The 12th and final round is up next, ladies and gentlemen. So far, this has been a rock'em sock'em robot fight. It's been all the hype. Hey, listen. He needs to adapt, overcome, and achieve. Hey, listen. He needs not to come out with spaghetti legs or he's going to fall to his knees again. Hey, listen. Both fighters has been putting on a tremendous and epic performance tonight. Hey, listen. Who's going to go home with the W? It seems like it's starting to favor
On to the 12th.
one fighter. He has more knockdowns than the other.
Throws
I'm
the
just
jab,
saying.
but it doesn't score.
Hey, listen. Yes, sir. And they go toe for toe. They right back at it, ladies and gentlemen. Right back at it.
They both want a highlight reel knockout.
Hey, to be honest with you, I know I said this is the last and final round, but I am not for sure.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches. Jorge Linares seals
But
out
he
the
has
fight.
stunned his opponent, and he smelled blood in the water.
This guy's
Dun, dun, dun,
serving
dun,
is
dun,
a
dun,
huge
dun.
check. Disaster averted, it seems. We
Hey.
continue on.
These guys are saying no to each other. These guys are saying, I have the better jab. No, I have the better jab. Hey, taste this right hook. No, eat this uppercut.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out.
Definitely can't throw a lazy jab at this point. I mean, both fighters are putting on a tremendous performance, just to keep it real. Both fighters are definitely showing you guys they have come here to fight tonight. Both fighters have definitely made this fight very exciting. This has definitely been a center of the ring fight the whole fight. Listen, I just don't understand how you can judge this fight at this point.
I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Jorge Linares.
Oh, he's stunned again, but he hits him with a power straight when he came in.
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous decision from the
And
judges.
look what's happened. A unanimous
Mr. Lee takes it
decision.
home.
What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
Give it up to both fighters. Oh my gosh. This is one hell of a fight. Mr. Lee takes it home. Congratulations. Tyrone takes another loss, but hey, he's one hell of a fighter. I'm quite sure he'll be back bigger and better and badder. We started out campaigning in the welterweight division, and Tyrone is one hell of a welterweight fighter. And cruiserweight, it seems like he made a snap, and the heavier weight classes. I do anticipate and suspect Tyrone to go to those heavier weight classes to campaign. All right, y'all stay locked and loaded. The main event is coming up next.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor. He's
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally got to the main event. We are here. This is Harvey versus Bad J.
Introducing Josh.
Let me go ahead and change up the marquee so you guys will know.
This bout is scheduled
All right, here we go.
rounds of boxing.
All right, we got a little bit of lag with the. Okay, here we go. We back.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What if? And there's the bell for round one.
All right, here we go. Round one, the fill-out round. This is a main event lightweight attraction. This is Harvey versus Vad. Both fight. Well, Harvey is the veteran, but Vad, he made a good debut. His promoter definitely liked his style and his performance on the last event. And let's see if he has what it takes to take out Harvey. Everyone knows Harvey is a very tough competitor.
Good punch. Punch, counter punch.
All right.
Tell he's stronger.
Punch, counter punch. I love that.
Exchanges from both men in this round.
You know, I like how Bad J is trying to stay on his toes. He's utilizing the jab big time, right? And he's trying to keep Harvey on the outside.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instinct and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick.
All right, so this is the fun round, get to know you round. So we gonna see. We just gonna see.
Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
This round, for me, Vad J is doing his thing. I can see that he made a few adjustments from the last event. And he's making it tough for Harvey in this first round. But we all know Harvey.
3 minutes, we just saw it.
Dominance without a doubt.
Call him Two-Face, right? He done played many roles on Batman. Okay? Y'all get where I'm coming from. He plays possum. And then he comes for the kill. He's that vicious, that silent ninja in the night. As this fight progresses, expect to see Harvey become more aggressive.
And he misses with that jab.
It looks like Mr. Vad J got a few fans and family in the crowd here, standing ringside. I see Mr. Field is saying, "Let's go, Vad J."
Like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what
I mean, so far it looks like he is putting on a tremendous performance. I like the counter shots he's landing with the 1-2 step back straight and jab. He's definitely keeping Harvey honest with the jab, and he's selecting his shots. If you saw there, he went down to the body with a nice left hook.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
What a exchange from both men. Look, Harvey came in with the counter, right? But the two-piece combination that Bad J gave up was really. And he's. Listen, this is. I'm not used to seeing this right here from Harvey. I'm really not. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I put $100 on Harvey tonight, and right now it's only the second round, and I know Harvey. He's usually that silent assassin, like I said earlier, but I'm a little concerned. I got $100 on my fighter You guys don't understand. Vad J may upset our night. Come on, Mr. Harvey, come on.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
I don't think he was saved by the bell there. I think I believe in my fighter. You know, not to say that, you know, both guys are not under the same banner, but,
Here we go in round 3.
you know, Mr. Harvey is a veteran. You know, Mr. Harvey has been building his foundation. He has a good fan base. You know, Mr. Harvey has set the foundation to be at this level, right, to main event status. Vad J, you know, some reporters, you know, from F&F News will say that
Jab misses.
he talked his way into the fight. You know, he really don't deserve to be here. But Mr. Vad J is putting on a decent performance so far. Mr. Vad J is making his promoter very happy so far. He's keeping his opponent honest with the jab, and the jab is a crucial tool to use throughout the fight. Let's face it, you can't do nothing without the jab.
Exceptional chins, by the way.
And Mr. J is using just that. You would think that the Joker is in the room, Mr. J. You like that, right? I know you do. But listen, Harvey is the star, right? Harvey is the A side. So what they say.
Let me explain to you about some fast fighters.
It's earlier in the fight. We still have a lot of fight left.
They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst.
Let's
Boom.
see
In a split second,
what
they're
Harvey
like
brings.
Their footwork has
I
got them
say
up to date. And
the
these guys
fifth
are so
round
relaxed, and that's why they can
to the
maintain
final
this
round.
all the way through a fight.
I agree with you, Mr. Antonio. He's definitely using that lane.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here.
All right. Here we go.
There's the bell for round 4.
Round 4, unofficially, 29-28. Vad J is up 1 round, but again, don't count Mr. Harvey out. He's very sneaky. He is the real true Joker. That silent assassin in the night. You never know when he's going to cut you with that katana blade. Be on the lookout for Mr. Harvey. I expect for him to turn up the volume real soon. Okay, so we got Antonio ringside. Unofficially, he has it 2-1, Mr. Vad J. And that's really respectful for him to say. I can see why he's saying that, ladies and gentlemen. Because Mr. Vad J, he is being very elusive. He is slicker than a can of oil of 50 right now. You might as well call this man Lube Stop, right? But what I'm also seeing is the sound defense from Mr. Harvey. He's rolling, he's parrying, he is blocking, he is catching and shooting his opponent. But he did just eat a counter straight. I mean, this fight, for me, is hard to score. But everybody's going to score it differently. Everybody has their own opinion.
The jab doesn't quite connect.
But I do like the way that Harvey is punching with his opponent. You know, instead of just letting his opponent tee off on him, he's starting to punch with his opponent. Like I said earlier, expect for Mr. Harvey to change it up.
Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Okay, so the Undisputed commentators is saying that Harvey is definitely in just bad territory. Some people call it the gray area, but let's just call it the black area right now, right? He needs to knock out, from what they're saying. He needs to land a bigger shot. He needs to be more active, more aggressive throughout the fight. He definitely needs to adapt overcoming the cheese, right? Because Vad J has been that Independence Day. He's been that tornado, right? That no one wants to see on fight night.
That jab doesn't find a home. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Nice, very nice, very nice.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Oh, nice counter jab. Hey, listen, you like I said earlier when this event started, you got to have an A plan, a B plan, and a C plan. And Vad J is being that elusive fighter tonight, and he is displaying all game plans, and he is mixing them up. You might as well call this man the Harlem Shuffle.
He parries the right jab away. Either man really defending themselves.
Oh, he missed that big power shot. He needs to be a little more patient if he plans to land those.
Not a lot of defense here at all. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Either way, a big 10 seconds to go. Here comes the bell, ladies and gentlemen. This is 10 out of 5. I do think these guys made a mistake. Definitely should be a 12-round fight, but we appreciate what they have to offer and give us tonight.
If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
This is the beginning of round 6.
All right, top of round 6. Right now, you know, unofficially, I got Vad J up
I think it's safe to
2
say
rounds.
one of these fighters certainly has a
Within the 6
significant
rounds.
speed advantage.
He has won
So you're getting in there with something that's so fast. You're
the
prepared
majority
to
of the
take a
6
licking
rounds.
because you're gonna
I
get
have
some before you get close.
Vad J up 4 rounds to 2. But I do believe Mr. Harvey can make a tremendous comeback. It just depends on how bad he wants it, right? How bad he really want to show his audience and his fans that he got to this elite level and he's here to stay at this elite level.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Man, Vad J is just putting it on Mr. Harvey. I put on for my city, put on for my city, put on for my city. Hey, if you didn't hear Young Jeezy during the ring walk, it's playing right now, and Mr. J is putting on for his city.
And he parries that right jab away. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land.
He is keeping him honest with that jab. That reminds me when Devin Haney fought Kambosa for the first time. And Mayweather did his opponents the same way. He beat him just with the jab. And that's exactly what Vad J is doing to Mr. Harvey tonight. He is whooping his ass with the jab.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered.
Round 7, here we go.
Round 7, unofficially, Undisputed judges has a draw. 57-57. This fight is so even. It's even Steven.
This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat
Harvey
a fight
has
is
one of the
what they
best
want. Because they
defenses
wanna get
in
you there.
this
They want you
league.
to stand there toe-to-toe
That's
with
what
them
I'm
and hammer
saying.
tail.
You can't
That's
count
what
my
they do
man
to
out.
every single day of the
You know what I'm
week.
saying?
What you've gotta do is you've
He
gotta
always
straight back
have
and set the
a
shot.
trick up
Get
his
out of the way.
sleeve.
And they'll get so angry,
And now
so
that it's
frustrated
getting later
because they
on
can't work.
in the fight,
So there you have it. It is official now, and
Oh.
that is not the way anyone wanted this fight
oh,
to
it
end.
dropped.
No
It
complaints
dropped.
there at all. The crowd agree. I
It
agree.
dropped.
The ref knew exactly what he was doing.
We're gonna have
So you
to
know
run
what?
this back
Great
next
shout.
week,
I
ladies
look
and gentlemen.
forward
It
to
dropped.
fight number 2.
The server kicked the game. Okay, so let's talk about this real second so everybody know what's happening. Right now, the fight is even. It's a draw. Everyone know Undisputed game servers are laggy. So here's what we're going to do. It's been a long night. It's been a tremendous night. Everything has been all the hype. We're going to pause this fight right here. And we're going to bring this fight back on the next event. I hope both fighters take this fight seriously. We're going to count this as a draw. Due to the lagginess of the server, game server. So we can go by the cards. Everyone can agree with that. The cards are even. That's what I'm going by, the cards. The cards are even. So we're going to count this fight as a draw. And we're going to bring these guys back on the next event. So, Mr. Harvey, Mr. Vad J, hey, don't worry. I hear you, player. I see your comment. We should finish. No worries. Let's save and the anticipation for next event. Let's just call this one a draw. Get in training camp because I'm quite sure Mr. Harvey is going to bring it next time. So be prepared, gentlemen. I understand. Don't feel disappointed because this, what you don't understand, this brings a bigger height. This brings a bigger stage. Trust me. Let's just count this as a draw. It doesn't go against neither of you guys' record. It's a draw. Next week, or, bring your game plan. Bring your A game. Ha ha! Hey, Mr. J say I'm trying to save my bet. Hey, I love your hustle and flow, player. I do. Hey, I'm laughing right along with you. But listen, we gotta save the suspense for the fans. So, we gonna call this fight a draw. Hey, I can't believe it neither. Sometimes it happens. I'm gonna keep it real with everybody. Undisputed, still, River City needs to definitely make some improvements to this game. They have given us a few updates. Some of the updates have been legit, but some of the stuff that they really need to implement and integrate, all they need to do is look at the footage of the streamers that can still continue on to stream their product, right? They can see, Ray Charles can see what the game needs. So we're going to cross our fingers and hope that the guy in the cybersecurity department knows what the freak he's doing, right? And we're going to cross our fingers that the developers smooth and iron out this game. Oh, okay, so both fighters want to finish. Okay. You guys line it up. Both fighters want to finish. Okay, let's do it. They want to finish the main event now. Let's do it. I know everybody can hear me. Jump back. Send the code. Let's go. Let's run it right now. Let's do it. I see what you guys are saying. Let's do it. I'm down for it. Let's go. You guys want to run it back right now? Let's do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I do believe on giving you guys what you want and what you need. So, both fighters did not want to wait for next event. Both fighters want to make it happen for you now. So, here we go. As you can see, it is going down. Let's get ready for this ring walk. Yeah, hey. I love this song. Huh? Automatic. You high at your game. What? You want all the fame. Hey. Let's bring it. This is the main event. Let's go. All right, we're gonna wait on this one, y'all, because this is about to be electrifying. I can feel it. This is about to be the shizzle, my peoples. All right, they're bringing it back. Let's do this. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got your popcorn or at least some snacks left. If not, a good cocktail or a midnight drink is definitely due for what we about to witness and pursue in this
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night. As per usual, everybody's going to benefit.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 69.7-inch reach. And the man he'll be facing, it's King Ryan Garcia. He's 100 and... Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor, one of the best fighters in the history of the United Kingdom and certainly out of Scotland, the undisputed light welterweight champion of the world.
Okay. All right,
King
here we go.
Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing.
This bout is scheduled
All right, here we go.
for 10 rounds of
It's
boxing.
going down.
Fighting out of the red corner, the boxing sensation from Scotland, A hard-hitting, undisputed 100.
And of course, we fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver.
All right. Nice block. He's trying to. He's back on the jab and 1-2. Nice jab down to the body by Mr. Vad J. He's back on his same game plan as before the fight. You know, the server dropped the fight.
He misses with that jab.
Harvey defense is sound. Nice counter straight from Harvey.
You can tell he's stronger.
Ooh, I like that hook. Harvey needs to close the real estate a little bit. He needs to get his rangefinder going.
Have you ever danced with the
But
devil
he has
under
to
the
get past
pale
that jab
moonlight?
of
That's
Mr.
what
J.
these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Nice two-punch combination from Mr. Harvey. He's definitely blocking and rolling and parrying those shots and capitalizing on the counters when he can. This is not a get-to-know-you round. This is I'm going to knock you out right now, clown.
Lands with the right counter. He missed with that jab. A perfect counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Nice counter.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, nice counter uppercut from Mr. Harvey. This is a very strategic and technical fight. Okay, okay.
The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he at? What do we expect to see here in round 2?
All right, here we go. Oh, nice, nice. Vad J is being the flash in the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. He has a lot of counters, different angles. His timing is impeccable. Can Harvey catch up? It seems like Vad J has left off from when the fight has dropped off. And here we go.
And he misses with that jab. A counter fighter relies a lot on their
I like the way he did that 1-2 body jab down to the body, then he came up with straight up top.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on it. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice exchanges from both
I do appreciate that Harvey is more on his toes on the earlier side. I think, you know, it's helping him to his defense. But if you notice that Vad J gets Harvey to thinking, oh, all I need to do is block high. And then Vad J sneaks a body shot down low or come in between the guards of Harvey and pops him with a nice vicious uppercut.
He fails to score with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Okay, okay, okay.
What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it.
Don't get carried away.
There's the bell to start round 3.
All right, round 3, here we go. I like the hook from Harvey.
You know these smaller fighters have those fast hands and good
Oh,
footwork, but what else?
3-punch combination.
Oh my goodness, what pace? What pace? They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd?
Vad J is
They're like
very
Yorkshire
elusive. He
Terriers.
was elusive when the fight had dropped the first go around, but I can see Vad J has been in the lab. His training camp for this fight. You could tell.
Swing and a miss with that jab.
Oh, I like the way he was patient there. Made his opponent miss the power shot.
How many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Bad J, he's definitely aggressive. He has not slowed down. 2-punch, 3-punch, 1-punch, 2-punch, 3-punch, 1-punch combination.
He blocks the hook.
Oh, massive uppercut.
Neither man really defending themselves.
Harvey is just taking his time, I can tell. This is only the end of the third round of a 10-round fight.
That jab misses. Both men step back for just a moment.
Oh, I like the way he
Round can
circled
go
and
either
landed
way.
that
10
body
seconds
shot.
to go. I promise you, all three judges.
Come on, look across at him.
Here we go to the fourth round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective
Seems like somebody would
aggressor.
gas
Which
themselves.
type are we seeing so far?
I mean, the pace that these guys are going at, I mean, it's just, this is another fight that's hard to score, just like the last fight.
Can't find a home.
I think it's best for me to just turn into a fan and enjoy this one.
Missing with that jab. Both of these men
Oh
showing
my God, they are
intense
touching each
fight
other.
away.
Something serious.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges.
They definitely trying to get the knockout.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
10 seconds to go. Here we go. Okay, so this is the bottom of the fourth. We're about to head on to the top of the fifth. So far, I have this fight even. You know, ain't too much change from the first, you know, before it dropped. I do think both fighters need to be unique to gain edge on each other's behalf. Who would be that man to do that, right?
On to the fifth we go.
I do believe that someone needs to make a significant punch or knockdown in this fifth round to stand out in this fight.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated,
oh wow!
we're gonna find out.
Nice hook down to the body.
Good punch.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia just blocking at this point.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice slip to avoid the jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot.
They are
The
definitely
strength
beating
they
the
have,
crap
the
out of
speed
each
they
other
have,
for
and that
sure.
knockout punch. They want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
You know, I like the way Harvey is respecting his opponent range. He's being very crafty, allowing his opponent to shoot the jab. But while his opponent is shooting that jab, he is parrying and circling out of pocket, in pocket, to set up the counter shot.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match?
He's knackered.
On to the 6th round. That jab won't score.
All right, this is 6 out of 10, y'all.
You've seen all the famous
And
boxing
Bad J
movies,
is
the
he's been
training
on that
scene,
back foot all
gym
night.
work. That's what it all boils
He's
down
just
to.
been aggressive.
Who's gonna have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Oh, wow.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Daggone Skippy, they the perfect dance partners.
Into trouble.
Harvey defense is definitely sound, like a stealth bomber. It's definitely hard to go through the crack of that Da Vinci Code of Harvey's.
We know one of these
I am
fighters
very
is not
interested to
lucky
see how the scorecards pan out in a few rounds. Nice counter straight by Harvey.
Good flow to it. Missed with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an
I like that. I'm happy.
There's the bell to start round 7. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Throws the jab but does not score. Nice idea with the jab but does not land.
Oh my goodness.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant.
Hey.
You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You know,
That power might be the do or die. That
I
power
do
might be
commend
the
Mr.
equalizer.
Bad J on keeping the tempo and pace so far. It's very hard
Just
to
when you
do.
think they're gonna have a lull in the action, we
And
get it heated back
Mr.
up.
Harvey, you know, give it up to Mr. Harvey because just for being creative, being tricky, you know,
Punch output. Thought there would be.
As I'm sitting
some more
here
action
spectating and commentating this fight like you all, you know,
10 seconds to
if
go.
you remember last week, Mr. J, you know, he was, you know, first time making his debut and everything. He was a little stiff, you know. He's, you know, a little greased up tonight. But
There's the bell for round 8.
Mr. Harvey.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Oh, shit.
He parries the right
Oh,
jab.
I done lost my voice again. This has been a tremendous event. Both fighters has doing their
Both of
thing.
these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
I'm trying to hold on. Hopefully they get a knockout soon. I like the
Correct me if
counter
I'm wrong,
jab
but when
from
you're dealing with someone with
Mr.
so much speed,
Bad
you've
J.
got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Okay, nice exchange.
That jab doesn't find a home. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice exchange here from both men. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Looks absolutely
Yeah.
exhausted. What are you gonna tell it?
This is one hell of a fight, y'all.
There's the bell to start round 9.
All right, here we go.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Both men step back
No.
for just a moment.
I must say, with this technique and being patient on the big stage, it's obvious
When we talk about a fighter having power,
To
don't
see
just look at the head punching technique.
that if you don't
Look
bring
at the
your A
body
game,
shots. That can be the real
you're not
difference.
ready.
You've got to be courageous when you get
Not
in there
ready
with
at
someone
all.
bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use
Or you
brain.
gonna go home with
Nice
the W,
exchanges
I
from
mean
both men in this
the
round.
L each and every time. Because this Undisputed Boxing League is just that freaking hard. It's just that tough.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Come back to life now,
Oh,
starting
excuse
to
me.
land some punches. That left shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Here come the championship round, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it goes.
Well, there was no doubt about who won.
Relax. Now,
And there's the bell for round 10. One of the best best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and then walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Neither man really defending themselves. That jab misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
You ain't lying.
Quite connect. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
All right, minute left, y'all.
The best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe to toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice. Oh.
And he misses with the left uppercut. This round's still up for
big
grabs with just 10
adjustment.
seconds to go.
One hell of a technical fight. Let's see how the judges call it.
As you know, in boxing, the judging can go all over the place, and that's kind of what we got here, a split decision victory.
These guys are doing their job right. I'd have called it exactly as that. You know, I might have been a round out or two, but these guys have got it right. Well even fight, even match. I'd have noted that as well.